There's a lot of research being done there's some new prescription drops have come out. Again, the direct to consumer is very misleading. They think that, the way things are marketed, this new eye drop that just came out for, meibomian gland dysfunction. Oh, maybe I don't have to do the in-office treatments now. Like, no, it's an additive. You still got to do this stuff in the office to get your glands working. The drop just kind of helps you by prescription with some of that oil layer, but there's a new drop technology coming out. The pharmaceutical companies are driven by profits, and they know that there's so many dry eye sufferers that the market is good, as you say, in terms of the potential base of patients and how they can help and potential sales when these companies are investing, multi hundreds of millions of dollars in technology and patents and things like that. I think there's going to be a lot more biological drops. We've used blood serum tiers for a while. We are starting to use this plasma-rich protein plasma drops that, again, they kind of draw your blood and they kind of centrifuge it in a certain way. They're supposed to have anti-inflammatory properties and some really good results for that. So all natural biological type of drops. I think there might be some already in Canada. There's some in-office abilities to do that in your office. If you have a phlebotomist, you can do it in your own office. We've been amazed by the last several years with the amniotic membranes. What an amniotic membrane is, it is almost like having a skin graft that came off with diabetics years ago that, they have these wounds that just didn't heal. And it's almost like you're laying a layer of saran wrap and all of a sudden it's completely no cells, no blood vessels, 100% safe. And they put these wounds patches, almost like a piece of saran wrap on top of these wounds, and these people would heal fantastic. And it's worked its way into eye care the last 5 or 6 years. And that's unbelievable. I have tons of patients that, had really bad scratches across their eyes or now really bad dry eye spots just aren't going away. And we put this membrane on the eye and put a contact lens on top of it. Or there's another frozen one we use, and it's worked miraculously for patients. So those are new things coming out that are gaining a little bit more of a foothold. In terms of in-office procedures, there's going to be more combined types of devices. There's radio frequency and IPL because the need is there and they work different functionally for patients. I think there's going to be a lot of focus, no pun intended, on different type of ocular aesthetics in terms of redness around the eyes or, saggy eyelids that are non-invasive, non-surgical procedures that can be done with some intense pulse light or even some these types of gel collagen treatments that are coming out. So I think in terms of that, in-office procedures is gaining more traction. All these companies are investing a lot in those because, again, the healthcare world as it is, patients often say, are these reimbursable? My insurance cover it? Unfortunately, they won't. But a lot of practices are looking at ways to increase their, fee for service, if you will, just like concierge medicine has gone off the charts in terms of their ability to attract and keep patients. Even if you're paying $2,000 a year to see your internist, so many people are so fed up with these systems, they don't have a concierge. Just like you're at a hotel, you have a concierge making your dinner reservations. Well, the same thing in healthcare. And so people seek out specific treatments and services they're not getting done elsewhere. So those types of things, I think, will continue to build, especially in the eye care world, where there's a lot of commoditization, whether it's glasses or contacts or what have you. But those type of care that, everyone's not going to jump in the pool to do dry eye treatment, or everyone's not going to jump in with technology and spending into their practice to get it ready for myopia management. So I think those things are going to be more specific to private practices and things. I think that's pretty much the summary of a lot of things. I think ocular aesthetics is going to be big. LipiFlow still has patented, FDA approved to get the glands working. And so these will, if it's done properly, will be in conjunction with a LipiFlow type of device.